Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface, sweating his cojones off somewhere in the UK. Now then, we've probably all heard by now that Black Widow has had a rather terrible second week at the box office. Cynics, and trust me, I have been known to dabble in that game. I know all there is to know about the cynic game. Would say that people have seen the movie, they've realised that it's a pile of tosh for the most part. The marketing is just, you know, propaganda nonsense. Other people could easily argue that the reason for the drop-off and the large drop-off is because there was a large proportion of people that watched it on Disney Plus and therefore didn't have a necessity to go to the cinema to see it, hence why it's had a bigger drop-off. However, I think it's the largest drop-off from week 1 to week 2 of any of the Marvel movies to date. And I think one of the other movies which had the biggest drop-off was Spider-Man Far From Home. And that ended up doing over $1 billion. I don't see this doing the same. In actual fact, I see this grinding to a halt very quickly indeed. Just check out week 3 to come, and when you're being beaten by Space Jams 2, the sequel no one ever asked for nor wanted. Maybe there is a little bit of trouble in paradise, but like I said, I know all there is to know about the Cynic game. That's not what this video is about, just setting the scene. There was an article on Bounding Into Comics a couple of days back, July 16th, 4 days back now. Oh, everything just merges into one. And it was in a little interview that they had with the the actress that play. I do air quotes because Taskmaster was basically a man for 99%, because Taskmaster had the helmet on, and when they were in the show, in the film, they were always in an action orientated effect. So it was the stuntman. So the actress who played Taskmaster for all of 5 seconds claims her character is as strong and maybe even stronger than the male comic version of Taskmaster. Now, we know that this is just meant to be inflammatory nonsense. I don't even think she believes it for a single solitary moment. There is as we all know, there is in modern day, and it's so bizarre, companies want to go to war with their core audiences. And so this is just something to have a go at core audiences. What I want to pick up on is just a small paragraph here. And this paragraph to me says everything. It just says everything about comics. It says everything about ideology being pushed into our franchises. And it also shows the hypocrisy. Now this says, next, Kurilenko claims the gender swap is irrelevant of Taskmaster here, because of course Taskmaster is male. She explains, well, I understand that they swapped gender, but I think it's irrelevant, really, whether the character is a female or male, because who cares? That's very important. Who cares? There's a part in Avengers where Loki is speaking to Black Widow, and he talks about what's he called? Dreykov's daughter. And of course, people are going, oh my god, this is 4D chess, because Loki in 2012 said Dreykov's daughter, and now, of course, Taskmaster is Dreykov's daughter. Oh my god, it's a circle. It's no, you know. They just took a line that Loki said, and they turned it into something for her standalone movie. Nothing more than that. It's the impetus of who cares. Now, you do. And when I say you, I mean the people who are saying who cares. You are the ones who care. Because if you didn't care, why are you making these constant and persistent changes in the comics and in the films? Now, in the comics, of course, we have seen the desecration of the male character. There's no denying it. The main heroes, which we've loved for 60 to 80 years, are being pulled down by a bunch of disgusting pieces of filth. And they're being pulled down by these absolute pieces of filth due to those filth's ideologies. And the reason why they're trying to pervert the hero, the reason why they don't understand how to even write a hero nowadays, is because they don't understand heroicism, which has been discussed many, many times. But they think with such superficial thoughts. We will turn male Hulk into She-Hulk. We will push her. Doesn't work. It doesn't work because there's too much time, investment, in years upon years of character and development in Bruce Banner. We will take Hawkeye and turn him into Kate Bishop. Don't work. Comic doesn't sell. It doesn't matter where you put her on the West Coast Avengers or in somewhere else, Champions, or wherever you stick her. She don't sell. Because no one cares. Because the investment has been with Clint Barton. For years and decades. Tony Stark, Riri Williams. No one gives a fuck that you're trying to change. People want Tony Stark. That is Iron Man. Riri Williams is not. They're not Iron Man. They're not Iron Heart. They're not Iron fucking Toe. And I could go on and on as regards to the desecration of the male character in Marvel. As we all know, it's not Pride Month anymore. It's Pride Year. It's Pride Year all year round when you're a far-left ideologue. Because that's all you care about is race, gender, sexuality. That's your meaning of life. It's pathetic. It's sad. I don't know how you exist as a human being when you just think on such superficial levels. And what do? They want to take established characters and say, hey, look, we got a Tim Drake here. We got a Robin. He's been dating Stephanie Brown in the comics on and off for basically 20 odd years or more. Yeah, we're just going to turn him gay. Who cares? You care. You care because you're the ones wanting to make all these changes. You're the ones that turned Bobby, Iceman, from a straight playboy into a gay character. Why? Because you care. You care about changing. You care about taking something away. You care about destroying a character. It's only when you've done this, where you've made a race swap, a gender swap, a sexuality swap. It's only when you've done this, filmed it, printed it, drawn it, pressed it. Only then do you turn around and say, who cares? You do. Because you went through all the trouble of destroying the comic book industry. And now, in Marvel MCU Phase 4, we just have to look about what is incoming. What is incoming? She-Hulk, Kate Bishop's Hawkeye, Ms. Marvel, America Chavez in Doctor Strange. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. Race change, sexuality changed, Eternals. There's more. I'm absolutely convinced I'm missing something here. Missing much more. It's all intersectional feminism, but who cares? It's all Riri Williams, Ironheart. There you go. There's another one. It's all failed comic book runs, but who cares? Who cares? You care. You're the NPC with the raging face and the mask on with a grin. Who cares? You do. Because if you didn't care, if it didn't matter, you wouldn't have tinkered with it in the first place. If you didn't care, if it didn't matter, if you wanted to bring in new characters, you would have created them. But you can't. And again, something we've discussed over and over again. Because the industry's bringing in people that can't create, only destroy. Can't elevate characters, so they have to pull down. And that's why the comic book industry's dead. That's why Marvel Phase 4, people are going to cotton onto it real quick. Because all of those projects that I just talked about, all those ones I just mentioned, they're all created pre-coof. So they're just going to be dripping with intersection. I mean, dripping with who cares? I mean, who cares? It's who cares once you've changed the rules. It's who cares once you've got what you wanted to do. Then it's who cares. Because you've already stacked the deck in your favor, and now you're turning around going, who cares? You did. You cared so much, not about the characters. You cared so much about your ideology and destroying what people loved that you have done exactly that. Taken 10 years of a great franchise and are now going to drag it into the mud for the next few years. Have taken a beautiful comic book industry and killed it. But who cares? You care. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and YouTube for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.